I think we are now locked in. I think so. Looks good to me. So I think we're about to switch back to Phoenix. Because we gotta investigate. And I think this is the third investigation. Because we investigated as Edgeworth, and I think this is where, I'm guessing where Edgeworth debriefs Phoenix and everything. I'm not entirely sure about it. But we'll find out. Pretty good with the investigation stuff though. I don't really have trouble with that. It's the trial where I tend to struggle. But it's also the best part. I still think Bikini did it. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case our mentor Mia Fey ever handled in a court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved, but I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable, but I know that he'll be able to help me with him somehow. Oh, we're already here. Who are we playing as right now? Right? Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian in artist speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Cicito did not deliver the deadly blow, which means there must be another sword hiding out there. That we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Don't worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into, and that is our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or another. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Guess I should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm bringing something up so we can get across to the other side. That's right, Maya's still stuck over there in the inner temple. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, Gumshoe. Whoa. No problem, pal. Just try to give me that cough of yours, okay? Trying to give me that call from you. Okay. Alright, I'm off. So I'm all by myself for the rest of this investigation. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, gotta continue collecting evidence. We should probably go to Heavenly Hall because he hasn't been there before. Everything else is about the same. Looks like no one's here. Larry! I gotta be careful with my sort of avalanche. Maurice! I'm sure to be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later. Look at this graffiti scrawled right on the front of the shack. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. When I really think about it, I guess art kind of suits him. I mean, his very existence is an art sort. The snow is really piled up on the straw roof. Otherworldly. Like something out of a fairy tale. Well, the roof part anyway. The sign says Heavenly Hall. I guess it's pretty fitting. If you spend a night in this little freezing shack, you'd probably find yourself in the pearly gates by the morning. Good one. This stuff is really ruining the beauty atmosphere around here. It's so inappropriate. Like Sister Bikini in a bikini. Ugh. I gotta think of the kittens. This is the famous Eagle River. I got to try out its rough rapids the other night. They say it has a really strong current. They weren't kidding. So powerful and fast flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky not to be dead. Alright, he's not here right now, so let's try the main gate. Snowmobile's still there, I see it. Come on, please, it's for art's sake, I swear. There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It'll make you famous. Enough. A fool's fool, fool's fool. A fool's fool, fool's fools. Who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Wright? Me? Wait a second. I know you. Ow! Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like a sunny side up. You want me to grill me over a name? Francie, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death, or so I'm told. With a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Hey, come on, Nick. Tell her. Would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Fransie's Whippity Flip Trip. Ah! Before you asked me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. Before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew. I'm telling you. Whoosh. I said whoosh. Because who. But it's like I read it without reading it, Reading it as I go instead of reading it before I say it out loud. Just like that dude with the red underwear. Superman. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Off he goes. It's amazing how little has changed since with you in the past year, Phoenix, right? Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? I'm Franziska von Kama, the prodigy. I see. Gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he is gone from this world. You tell me you're still holding a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Phoenix, right? You will fall before me, this I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's, are we clear? Yes, Crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. Edward, come to think of it, Edward was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me everything very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you, because it does. And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow! Stop smirking. No whipping when sick. That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edward. Make no mistake, Phoenix, right? I came here for one thing, and one thing alone. Or one thing only, same thing. To pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know. That's a reference to the first case of this version of the game, or game 3, I guess. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing? Yes, every single last word, and every last sentence, and every last paragraph. I read that wrong. All the ridiculous things you did made it very interesting to read, you know. Attempted to cross a burning bridge. Did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thought in my mind was I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Country said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, it's gotta be okay, I just know it. I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. So are we gonna finish the bridge during the investigation portion, or are we gonna finish the bridge at the end of the trial? Because we need that information, I think, but maybe we can get it out of somebody else? Perhaps we could present some stuff to her. Does she care about any of this stuff? Let's start here. I refuse to help you, Phoenix, right? I should have known better than to try. What about this one? Ow! What about this one? I'm not gonna lie. Never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Kind of just wanted to get whipped. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm saying. Bikini's here, isn't she? That was one long sigh. Oh shit. Sister Bikini? My. I wonder. I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Wahaha. You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? Let Mystic Elise die. Then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise. I don't know, think about it. Yeah, why does she keep calling her that? I'm pretty sure she's the only one who's called her Mystic Elise. No one else has done that. And the only Mystic I think that Elise could be is Mystic Misty. I think she killed freaking Maya's mom, bro. And I think that's why Maya's trapped over there, so she can't say anything. Because if we know that that's Maya's mom, then we're going to have a motive for Bikini killing her. Because she's one of the Branch family members. She said that in a one-off comment, and then no one really talked about it. There's an acolyte stuck at the Inner Temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too. A little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearl, she's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull the sword out of Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning. I don't see any psych locks, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so sure of yourself all of a sudden? You know what she hasn't said to me with me having this Magatama? She hasn't said that I didn't kill Elise. She's never said that. But she's only said what she saw, and she did see what she saw, but she never said she didn't kill her. We should ask her that. If we ask her if she killed her and she says no, and the fucking Cyclops come out, gotcha! You know? You know, that artist who testified after me. I saw Elise flying. Her white hood fluttering. I feel like I might start flying myself. When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, it can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the inner temple. Is that correct? That's right, I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claimed she was in her room in Hazakura Temple. I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself in the temple. Oh, I mean, she's saying that she saw Iris. Her saying that she saw Iris makes me think that, like, because she has to be, again, has to be telling the truth. If she lies on any of these statements, at least what the game's implying, the chains would pop up, but they haven't. But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself in your temple. I'm so sorry. The drafts in this place are nothing to shake or a stick at. Winter is especially bad. I'll bet the training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. We gotta get Maya out of there fast. But still, there's really no need to worry. That area of the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest. I see. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there. It could be stuck out there with a murderer, and with no way to escape either. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. So now she's got another. I know I keep hyperfixating on her, but now she's got another means of, like, another person to point at. Well, if it's not Iris, then it must be someone across the bridge over there stuck with Maya. But where the hell is Pearl, bro? That's the part that's fucking me up. Where is Pearl? I'm curious about a few things if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Stoneham. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or her bust size for that matter. No, no, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training. My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mr. Gleese was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. There. You did it again, Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Donham as Mr. Gleese. Oh? Yes. Now, why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. We address all visitors as Mystic. It makes their appearance feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know. How do you know that? How can you say for sure she's older than you? Exactly. We don't know her age. Look. I knew this lady. Phoenix is right here, bro. Phoenix is fucking lock the fuck in, bro. You're not finna trick us. Fuck out of here. Oh, shit. She got about 7,000 of them. Oh, my God. It seems Miss Elise Donham was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donham on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished? It's all gotta be connected somehow. Your punk-ass face, bro. Why do Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess? Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried. Try to keep it together. Oh, man. My head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls. She was with Miss Donham on the night of the murder, remember? Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little deli even once after we'd finished eating dinner. Murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? Ah, yeah. She could have saw everything happen. Maya and freaking Pearls might be the perfect witnesses that we need, but neither one of them are available. According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either. Come on, keep calm. There's only one place where Pearls could be. She has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repair soon. Maybe Mia took over Pearl's body and went to the temple to protect Maya. That's what I'm gonna guess. Usually when they have those psych locks, it's hard to like present anything to them to get them to open up about things. That's why I didn't present anything to her. I just kind of assumed she wouldn't say anything. But we'll come back to her if we need to. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there's some clues that have yet to be found. Alright, let's really, really examine everything. That shape doesn't matter. Let's look at this. That's what I'm curious about. Miss Donham's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal spear attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the spear near the foot of the dusky bridge, but what is it doing all the way out there? The shishito. It's there in Mystic Amy's right hand, but it's been proven in court that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. The main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation is about almost 10 feet. That's how steep the hillside is. And that's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Donham was pushed from the top of that wall? They get quite a bit of snow up here on Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around, okay? But the sled, now that's gotta be Bikini's own personal entertainment. But I've seen no sled tracks. There are a few of these stone lanterns scattered around this courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't be here. I really don't see any type of clues, bro. Like, oh wait. The building up there is the main hall. It is where we were staying. It sits kind of funny because it's built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, these rooms above me are on the ground floor. Apparently, Miss Donham was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. Why can't we look at the other rooms in the building? What's that about? That's like a fair question for me to ask, right? Fuck, you scared me. I'm gonna get some water. Hey! What was that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell? So this is where you've been, keeping nice and warm, I see, detective. The bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know. Well. Then I'll come along with you and... Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get more involved than me. Well, yeah, but that's not... God damn. It's been a while, Scruffy. It's Karma! Damn. Sister, please leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I'm on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to do. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright? Ow, that hurts. You... Silence! I, Francisca Moncarma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me. She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Oh, fuck. She really gonna follow me? I'm scared. So what you know about this, bro? This crystal spear. It's not from a demon warding hood, but I would guess it seems serves a very similar purpose. If it's not from a hood, then I guess it really is from Miss Donham's staff. Look at the blood on it. Oh, poor Mystic Elise. She's still calling her Mystic. Honestly, it's like the end of the world. It's not a good thing, that's for sure. To think people have the gall to call this kind of scribbling by the name of art. Huh? If that's the sort of standard you need for the artist these days, I could be a pop diva. Sure. But what about the contents of this picture? What do you make of that? It's definitely the end of the world. You're not gonna ignore... Okay. Alright. Specifically staff. The crystal spear really is missing from it. But the spear was found near Dusky Bridge, right? Yes, even though I'm sure Mystic Elise was in Hajikura Temple that entire evening. Buddy. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. I mean, Iris could have never do such a wicked thing. But they proved it in court today, didn't they? Or we proved in court today, didn't they? That this sword wasn't the murder weapon. That's what they were saying, yes. The problem is, I saw it too. Yep, she was definitely underneath the shishito. I'm sure that was where I saw the blade stabbed into Miss Donham's body. I wanna, you know what we gotta do? Let's go ahead and save real quick, and then we're gonna use the Magatama to see if we can get like a sense of direction of where we gotta go with her questions, I guess. For psych lock. So what's the first thing that comes up here? What do we need to know? Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Donham had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe has to do with her true identity. I don't know if you're talking about. She was, Mystic Elise was an author. Just an author of a picture book. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Donham's true identity. Okay, so we need that, and we don't have that. We don't have that. Look at her shivering. He said the bridge is finished, so we need to head to the bridge. Oh, look at him. He made like a clear little walkway. I think it looks ready to collapse, at least more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes. Which reminds me, if my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes. Yeah, Edgeworth long gone, bro. He probably knew that. Laptop's about to die. Alright, Inner Temple. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before. This must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick, that voice. Pearls! Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! Aw. So you were here ever since that night? I was so lonely I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that the dusky bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone. She was all alone. It must have been very terrifying for you, little girl. I'm Francisca von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry, now that I am here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. You gonna whip her? No balls. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. You better not hit me. That's not how. What is that? How is that my fault? Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya? Ah. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Why, I Mystic Maya. Hey, wait, Pearl, she just ran off. Ow. That was cruel, Phoenix. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was all that about? Pearl's acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since some things about this place seems different. Oh, I see. From just 2 days ago. Yep, I see exactly what's different. It's right here. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look. inside. Oh, well. Let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? It's definitely the murder weapon. Huh? It's empty. How naive you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. But it's a bit strange, don't you think, Francisco Von Karma? I seem to remember there was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. True? In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only copying you. So funny. I don't know what would be different about these, but we can just click on them just to see. Phoenix Wright. What? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that? Was this once a prosperous port? Prosperous. Whoops. Prosperous. I know that word. Yes. That middle hook is a mooring post for boats, you know. Oh, that's an anchor for one of those wires that is used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to it probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix, right? I didn't say anything! See, he didn't even correct her. That's funny. You see Dusky Bridge from here. It's an unusually long bridge, isn't it? I would say it's about 20 yards. I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh? Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. Simple yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say, Phoenix, right? Look at the Buddha statues lined up along the path, Phoenix, right? Do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her the next time we see her? You know what? I think I will. She'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. I don't see anything over here that's different, really, do I? This must be the door that leads to the inner temple, where Maifei was training on the night of the murder. Yes, there's a solitary room there called the training hall. You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix, right? No! You're completely out of shape. I don't know how much more of this woman I could take. There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though. Come now, Phoenix, right? What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? But it says no entry. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply saying whatever? It's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that? There's never been a big-ass lock on that freaking thing before, bro. What's going on? Why is there splash all over the freaking image of Mystic Misty? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she was supposed to be in here training. Yet it appears she is nowhere to be seen. What's that? A strange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. The whole room is nearly giving off strange vibes. Well, first off, what the fuck is this shit? What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix, right? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually a woman. I don't see any woman here. It's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere. It's a different smell. It's gravy. What's the matter? This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy. Ah, yes, this is a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce. So So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute? I see. No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had for the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Hanging scroll misty phase image is obscured by gravy. This shows a picture of Misty Faye masters a currying and challenging technique. Why would anyone cover it in engraving? I can't make out what draws on this scroll at all. I've never understand you Americans and your so-called artists. Artist? Yeah. It's an antique dresser. Don't you dare open his reading strike. Now I know what Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things. What a pity, it's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes. I thought we weren't opening it. I'm afraid the prosecutor's office. I can do anything. Yeah, you can't do anything except stand up to a 9-year-old girl. Look at those wafer-thin mattresses. I'm sorry, Phoenix, right? Wafer-thin? Yeah, you know, thin like a wafer. In other words, uncomfortable. That's how we describe things like these mattresses. I guess you must say wafer thick or something back in Germany. Not about these mattresses, certainly not. I kind of like this duo. Store. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those chains. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cabin. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a cyclops. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in the dark cabin. What took you so long? I thought you'd managed to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite. Professor Godot, or Prosecutor Godot. I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up at the trial today? Huh. I could ask you the exact same question, huh? But I had a cold, so that's something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Enough, I believe I have the measure of you. You are the worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? Who's the wild mare, Trite? This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Huh. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, Princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. Okay, Rocky. I can't stand a woman like you. I'm only going to say this once. Lady Von Wippenberg, go home. Phoenix, right? What are you hitting me for? Ha. You deserve more cracks of the whip than that, Trite. What? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you set something in motion that you will never be able to undo. There's something different about Godot today. I'm sure such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger or is it sorrow? You had some important business, that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? I told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death. Died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is... Well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live in a ripe old age. Even someone like me. So you mean that mask you wear is ugly device, I promise, is not a fashion statement, but my unenlightening friend. Or unenlightened friend. Oh, my unenlightened friend, not but unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk on my body going through with regular servicing. I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death. How is that possible? What happened? Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, that's right. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended. And how and who ended it for me. Well, Phoenix, do you? Oh, Dahlia killed him. I knew it. I said that forever ago. She gave him the fucking, the poison. The trial that Mia was trying to investigate. She killed him. In the second case. The first case we did was the second case for Mia. And the second time we played as Mia, that was the first case before he died. Quote unquote. Well, Phoenix, right? Do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel this little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It'll all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trent? Earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. And I wondered, Trite, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? You're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of a search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night, and I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil, including, of course, one very unique place. One? Where is that? The Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore. But they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. That's not his fault, bro. We thought she was coming here to train. Even though it seemed a little sketchy, it was for her to train. This is all bait, though. I wonder how many freaking acolytes Bikini has killed. Because I know it was her. You fool. If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with a search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Equestrian? I've never seen that word before. Don't you see the big lock and chains? I'm gonna look that up. They've been giving me a lot of new words in this game. Equestrian. Equestrian refers to the art, sport, or skill of horseback riding. Oh, because she's got the whip. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trent, once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. What the fuck did Phoenix have to do with Mia dying, dickhead? Because of me. And what do you know? You know who that is? It was Maya Faye's sister. That's right, Mia Faye. Mia, you killed her. No, that's not how it was. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? It was 2 years ago. Mia Faye was pursuing someone, a man. She bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Faye's murderer was caught, but that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time, and you and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Faye was your teacher. Well, then I'd say you've learned nothing, Trike. You robbed her of her life, and now you let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to death, no. What is this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. An excessive force used to break the lock would, well, let's just say, the inner temple in the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past. Very well, then dare I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with a key. Huh. Sure, let me just show me where the keyhole is in this trick lock. There's no keyhole? That's right. An interesting puzzle, eh? The person who set this lock is the only person who can open it. And who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Irish? When an acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Faye was training in there. Sister Bikini did mention that a number of times, now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of this training. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. I hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there, Maya. We'll get you out. So I should be getting back to work. Wait, Godot. How sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred camp somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that your friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth. Listen up, Tride. There's only one thing I want to say before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix, right? That's what everyone says. It looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll have to do what I can for now. Based on all the information that we've got, maybe we can press Bikini now. I don't know, should I or shouldn't I? Looks like someone's talking to himself. Where's that coming from? Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I should do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. My brain. This is driving me nuts. Ah. Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that. All of a sudden, sir. It's merely a simple greeting. A friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? Hey, how did you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide whether you wanted to wash that off or not. Hey, how did you know, sir? Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy?
Huh? A kind of garden-like garden.
A garden?
Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, pal. I'm asking you, pal. You got me?
Isn't normally the other way around?
Well, see you later.
So shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix, right? Of course. What else will we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking about of washing off. A whole new area now. Oh, shit. Was this the actual murdering spot? This is where she actually died. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling. Forget about that. What is the strange writing on the stone lantern?
Ah, what are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here.
Don't you know, Scruffy Von Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here.
But
we're going to examine first. First off, what is this? There are a couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get up in the mountains.
Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. It looks like they've been lit pretty recently.
Recently? How recent are we talking about?
As recent as the night of the murder.
I was shooting here on the night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think that these things were lit up at the time, I guess. What is this right here? There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it.
Apparently it belonged to the victim.
To a Miss Elise Stoneham?
Yeah. There was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and this charm match exactly.
Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Current Master's Talisman worn by Elise Stoneham, found in the garden of the temple. Current Master's Talisman is definitely Misty Faye, for sure. A little lantern, a little statue. It is certainly a quaint little garden. Oh. What is this huge bowl here for?
Oh, I know that. This one. It's a water bowl, isn't it?
Everything else is completely frozen here. But the ice in this bowl has been broken. That's true. I wonder if that has any impact on the case.
Oh, well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy. Oh!
Next time you're sleeping, you need to only come to me, got it? Yeah, she'll keep you awake. The heck is that?
Well, you spotted it, huh, pal?
Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya.
Yeah, and before you ask, it's written in blood.
You will answer all of our questions now, Scruffy, without exception.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. And it's almost perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally. Yes, it appears as though someone was carefully cleared away from away the snow. So that it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy?
Oh, no, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my men and I got here to start the investigation.
If it wasn't the police, then who did it?
So, there's something I need to tell you just between the three of us, okay?
What is it?
It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it?
Understood.
Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out of the local wrestling contest, you see. I was so disappointed I picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. I mean, I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch.
Is that it?
That's it. Oh!
Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason, although I can't imagine the reason. I can't begin to imagine what the reason could be. I think this is they tried to remake the crime scene in the courtyard. I think that's what happened. So how's the Inner Temple investigation going?
We have the best forensic team in the world working this place.
And what was the outcome of this scientific study?
Nothing scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle.
It's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that?
Oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir.
That stone lantern and the surrounding area, that's not covered in snow, correct?
They looked kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking, so I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... It's kind of hard to say, actually.
I guess I better look into this than myself. About Maya.
Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet?
Yes, we heard.
She's got a search party out looking for her. But there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on this side of the Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edward to get here, pal.
Edward?
He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here.
We'll have to wait, since she is the only one who can open the door to this sacred cabin.
Oh, I think Mr. Edward wants to talk to you about something too, pal.
Huh? I wonder what it is.
Did you expect any good news when you talked to him? When I spoke to him, Mr. Edward sounded so down I felt like I was drowning.
Sounds pleasant. Maya. So these letters are written in blood.
Yeah, what's worse is it's the victim's blood.
Huh? This is Miss Donham's blood?
We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal.
This reminds me of the first case when Mia wrote Maya's name in blood. Oh, when not when Mia didn't write her name in blood. I think Blue, or what is it, Mr. White, Red and White. He made her do it with like holding it or whatever. I don't know. I forget how it happened, but this is in the first case, like the very first case of the game, or second case of the game. We haven't done a detailed analysis on it yet. Okay. Most interesting. Phoenix, right? I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down? Oh. No, I don't know. I don't. I thought I was gonna say that Miss Donham got pushed from somewhere else and onto the Cecito and it was upside down, but that doesn't make sense. I don't know.
You know what? That was really bothering me too. I just came up here with answers, the result of my own special gumshoe investigation.
Really? Do tell.
Well, on the night of the murder, the stone lantern was upside down.
Oh. And that could be why there's no snow. How the fuck was it upside down? Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Why didn't I believe that? Miss Donham, it's at least Donham wrote these letters herself in her own blood. You must be joking, that's impossible.
From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Donham's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events look at this place, pal.
What? So Miss Donham was killed here.
However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was, well, what was it?
Oh, well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what is she seeing?
What do you think, Miss Funko?
Surely a special gumshoe investigation would... Are you on the end? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer no?
But wait a sec, the bloody writing...
Or wait a sec, the bloody writing was all over the... And all the other clues... Wait a minute, the bloody writing and all the other clues here... Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right?
Sorry, but that's not an option, pal.
Yeah, because the fire. How the hell could they have gotten over here to do that? Why not? How quickly you forget Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out.
I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal.
I can't think of a counter-argument to that.
I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here.
If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it is that Bikini actually saw. And that's them basically telling me to go confront her again. But where did Pearl go? Still haven't seen her yet. She might be right here. It seems you have a visitor. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright. Iris. I'm really glad to see you. But I managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him. We've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Phoenix. Sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked up in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry up, to the temple then. I'll see you later, Wright? Wait, Edgeworth. I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but my fate is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? But it's Maya, Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? I listen to the voice of reason for a change, Mr. Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now, excuse us. This is no time to be standing around, Miss Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. You better be in here, bro. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk since I last saw her. Good God. Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My. Hello, you two. How are you doing? Wahaha. The sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was here just now, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. She talking about Edgeworth? It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back. Would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain.
I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Bluesuits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see.
Huh? Me? Ah. Oh yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular.
You two are the only ones who said that to me.
I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to a shrew. Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. I guess it's time to break those cyclops of hers. Here we go. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Donu had a special significance in this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity.
What on earth are you talking about? Mystic Elise was an author, just an author of picture books.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her.
Suspicions?
Yes, but I didn't have the evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves that Miss Donu's true identity. The current Master's talisman, this right here. Miss Donum had this charm with her at all times.
Where did you...
This isn't some cheap good luck charm either.
Then...
What do you think it is, Mr. Wright?
What could a talisman like that
possibly mean? Her keep switching back like that is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. It's a talisman. Is it? Interesting.
Oops.
This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Donum really was. The talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Miss Donum's true identity. Is it this? Because of the splashed engraving? The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. But this scroll shows the master of the current channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of the honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman, it does. The victim carried with her. This crest is reserved for the master of Curran.
Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
The new master Maya Fey told me.
What?
You mean that Acolyte is Misty Fey's daughter? Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor.
Mystic Misty.
Ooh.
Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me this talisman with the mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one had ever seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all.
What is the significance of this talisman, sister?
The Curran talisman. It's the symbol of the Master of Curran. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death.
Until their death?
But at least Dylan was really Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Fey, the master of the Curran channeling technique.
The truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now?
Because something happened that called her out of hiding.
What happened? Well, what's happening? It can't be.
Earthquake! Oh my goodness, the inner temple. This kind of tremor might...
The inner temple.
The secret cavern in the training hall, it might very well cave in.
What? Maya! It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go. What? Where? To the inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright?
Of course. You run along now.
People might have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. I don't even know how she would, but imagine if she, like, staged that whole thing just now. And then we go to the area and then nothing's wrong. Come now, then, Phoenix, right? They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at the moment I had my worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth? Come now, let's go. You gotta hurry to the inner temple and... Right. Ah, what are you doing here? How could I have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? No. Hey, why am I getting whipped? She's gone. No, the defendant, Iris. She's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? So it was just now during the... To see Edward's one and only weakness, his fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes and I stupidly passed out. An incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? No excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. I haven't seen her. Do we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom? Wait, Edgeworth. Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous, why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. Well, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Seemed to think Iris might have gone to the temple to check on the situation. Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's at the temple. Manhunt is not necessary, right? Let's not waste any more time. We need to go to the training hall's secret cavern now. Alright, let's go. Fortunately, the secret cavern hadn't caved in. But what we found was something none of us could have ever expected. Huh? How can there be even more locks? What's the meaning of this? Iris. Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on? I'm gonna guess she tried to unlock it and it just created more locks because she's not the one who put the lock there. Wow. Yeah, that was a really good episode again. And I'm feeling a lot better. We could definitely finish the investigation tomorrow though. Might even get even more done, I don't know. Just depends. But I gotta stop for now because I know I gotta work tomorrow and I don't know how long the second investigation is gonna be. But yeah, thanks for watching.